What happens if you turn the camera on when you have nothing to say? Well, I've figured out I'll try just that. And I can feel tension in my stomach. And so I'm trying to release that, let go of that. And wondering how to connect effectively. How do I tell people who I am and what I believe? What came to mind right when I sat down to make this video, even though I had no idea what I was going to say when I started. Now it went out of my head again. This is embarrassing. Oh yes, now I remember. Are you afraid for people to see you as you are? This is a giant question. In fact, when I moved into my place where I'm at now, my apartment, my room, the previous tenant had a shower head, and it was a Speakman shower head, and it was the coolest shower head. Our shower broke once, so I used his shower once. It was the most amazing shower I've had in my entire life. Better than even those ones that are like the rainforest, you know? It was this unbelievable shower, and I was like doing the herbal essences orgasm thing from the water landing on my body. And I asked him, what is that shower head? Can I keep it? Turns out he had a $160 shower head, and I didn't even know they got that expensive. So, but he said, but you can get one, it's about $50, and it's almost as good. It's got 6 instead of 8 spigots. It's very good. So, contrary to anything I've ever done in my life, really, I've never owned a house, I've never invested in a shower head. I bought the Speakman shower head, and it came. Oh, I should take a picture of it. But anyway, it came with, it says Speakman on the front, and then there's a sticker, and it says remove mask, which I think is a plastic thing that's attached to the front to protect it while it's shipping. So for a year, I've been looking at that shower head every time I take a shower and reading Speakman and remove mask. And after a while, I started to get the message that it's Speak Man and take your mask off. Okay, well, yes, universe, I listen after a while, sort of. So I started talking. I started talking about some of the experiences that have really happened to me that were really kind of embarrassing in my life. Talking about my journey. And when I started talking about my own personal journey, I started to feel very vulnerable. I started to tell stories that I've only told a few friends. And I started to see how I, like everybody else, am just a guy trying to figure out how to be happy and have a good life. And when I tell the stories, all the ideas of how competent I am and everything I've learned fall away, which is a bit frustrating because, you know, we learn to project ourselves, we learn to be powerful or whatever, and especially when you tell these stories, when I tell these stories, you can see there were a lot of times where I wasn't competent. Okay, relaxing my belly again. All right. Yeah, I can just feel it tightening up as I'm talking. There were times when I wasn't competent. And yeah, I'm just a guy trying to figure things out, and we're all just kind of figuring things out. And so I wonder what would happen if you turned on the camera, not knowing what you were going to say. And what would happen if you uploaded that to YouTube? Who would watch it? What would they say? Would they say, oh, what an idiot you are? Would they say, wow, that's amazing that you were so brave? Would they say, there's only one way to find out. And I highly recommend you try it. I made a goal to make a video. My nose keeps itching. Okay. I've made a goal. See, that's real life here. I made a goal to make a video every day. I don't get to it every day, but the more I'm doing it, the more I'm opening up to presenting myself to people I don't know in ways that I can't control how it'll be accepted. And what I'm finding is the resonance is amazing. People are responding and connecting to me as a person in ways that have not been possible while I was in persona mode. My stories have been quite vivid, sensitive. Some of them been presented. Yes, I mean, like, I let it all hang out. I've been trying to anyway. And I'm also seeing who I can connect to, actually who I can help and serve best as I've been doing that. I've had all these ideas in my head about what business should be, what I should be doing to earn a living And, I have this palette of skills, and some of them, for various reasons, I'd rather not use again, or they don't feel like my mission, or other ones feel like they're somehow difficult to implement in my current situation. But telling my stories, I've been able to see, wow, look at that challenge you faced and look at how you overcame it. And for me, I felt like, wow, I don't even want to tell anybody I had that challenge in the first place. But the funny thing is, when I tell the story, someone who is having that challenge now came to me and said, hey, I'm having that challenge. Can you help? So I said this in the previous video. It's coming up a lot, so I don't know why I'm saying this, but I think for me to learn more than anything else, but to get over my story, to get over your story, get over not people tell us that, is it true, blah blah blah. Yeah, but what is the truth? There were things that happened. There were things that you did. Some of them you're really proud of, some of them you're really ashamed of. It doesn't really matter. That's what happened. That was your experience. And nothing connects you more to the people you can help and move than your story, I think. We pay all the money to watch the stories. I just got addicted to House of Cards this week, which hasn't been very good for productivity. But, it's a story. And the story, we hope, when we go into the story, will tell us something about us. Tell us about our relationship to the world. Take us on the hero's journey that we're all on. Okay, well, I guess I just wanted to say something about stories and telling your stories. Again, I turned on the camera having no idea what I would say today. I want this to be real. And, okay, so I invite you to tell or write your story on this video or on the Facebook page that I posted on, or on your Facebook wall, or put some story out, some story that you are kind of worried about putting out there. No, one that you're terrified about putting out there. I've tried to put out some of the scariest ones that happened to me so far. And while not naming anyone. And yeah, that's been quite the experience. And it's been helping me feel a lot better about who I am and what I'm doing. So, just an idea for today. Put out your story and stand by your story. Stand by who you are and see what happens. I look forward to hearing if you actually do that, what happens. All right. Thanks for watching. This has been Ryan Auroch. Bye-bye.